What's up, y'all? It's Loco, and today my buddy Satoru is going to try to convince me that Madara with the 10 tails isn't that strong. As a matter of fact, he has a whole list of characters that he thinks Jubidara would lose to, including Sakura. And just to be clear, this is a completely blind reaction. I have no idea what he's about to say, so hopefully he can surprise me.
I'm basically just gonna give a list of characters who I think would slap Madara in a fight or just generally scale way above him. The list isn't in any particular order, it's just me giving you a list of people who I think slap up Madara and why Madara is overhyped.
So this video is basically just going to be a compilation of the funniest moments from our discussion. But this isn't the full thing. Satoru actually thinks there's 5 other characters that would beat Madara, which means that he doesn't even think Madara is the top 10 strongest in Shippuden. So yeah, the link to our full discussion with those 5 extra characters is going to be in the description. Be sure to hit that like button to show your support, and other than that, let's just get right into the video.
And then moving on, it's gonna be the girl Sakura. Cause Kaguya, exponentially greater now. Naruto and Sasuke are inches away from stealing her away. Their hands are like mere centimeters away from her body. And then she just completely blitzes them, just shoots into the air, completely flies past them. They don't react at all. And then she notices Sakura falling on top of her. She's charging full speed away from Naruto and Sasuke to not get sealed. Sakura reacts to that, punches Kaguya in the back of the head, and breaks her horn, pushes her back, stops all her momentum, and her chakra legit goes through Kaguya's skull and bruises her cheek. There's a bruise on her cheek that wasn't there before. Sakura literally punched Kaguya in the back of the head and somehow hit her cheek. and she just pushes Kaguya back into Naruto and Sasuke's clutches for them to seal her away. And this is while Sakura is extremely fatigued. She just gave all her chakra away to Obito to open up those portals, which by the way is also extremely impressive because those portals take a ton of chakra. Even Kaguya was getting fatigued at one point opening them. And she's also stated to have more chakra than a 6-paths Naruto shadow clone. And yeah, what can I say? Kaguya, she was not off guard. She has the best sensory abilities in the series. She has the Byakugan, she has 6-paths Sage Mode. Naruto with just regular Sage Mode could sense things happening across the country or continent or whatever. So Kaguya definitely knew Sakura was coming. She was on guard, fully prepared. She was charging full speed away from Naruto and Sasuke. She's in combat mode. There's no way she's off guard. And she just gets completely decimated by super fatigued Sakura. So imagine what full power Sakura would do to Madara. She would just perception blitz him and just punch him, and Madara would literally probably explode. And even if he regens, Sakura could do what she did in one of the novels and just keep punching and healing him over and over again until his cells can't regenerate anymore, because cells can only divide so many times in Naruto. And she could literally just stop his regeneration entirely, like she already did to one other person in the novels, and then she would just kill him. And Sakura completely decimates Jubidara in a fight. He could do nothing, he couldn't react, he couldn't activate Limbo in time, he would just get killed. Next up is gonna be Black Zetsu. So, it kinda depends on the host body, I will admit, but when possessing crippled Obito, he could stab Madara twice, and then when he's possessing Kaguya, he's actually reacting to 6-paths Naruto and Sasuke, or when he's inside of Kaguya's like sleeve and stuff. And then he gets detached from her, you know, he gets chopped off, and he's still reacting, he's still commenting on the battle, and then he even tries to help Kaguya out at one point by sending an Ash Bone. So, unironically, that Kaguya is like exponentially greater than she used to be. Zetsu is reacting to her and comboing with her. So this Zetsu, just the hand, the sleeve, the hand of Kaguya with Zetsu in his sleeve, it would just perception blitz Madara with an Ash Bone and turn him to dust and kill him.
Kaguya's dead, like, cut off hand with Zetsu inside of it. That's insane.
Yes, he would open a portal like he did. He opened the portal, and then he would just shoot an Ash Bone. The Ash Bone would hit Madara straight in the third eye, and then he would die. That's it. That's Zetsu beating Madara for you. He originally did, by the way.
I can't really argue against that because we know that Black Zetsu, he was able to, like, kind of react to and outspeed KCM, Minato, and Kakashi whenever they tried to like stop him from stealing Obito's Rinnegan, right? So Black Zetsu has he has consistent feats, like kind of making him pretty fast, right? But like this stuff in the Kaguya fight is also pretty crazy as well because he's able to like suck out Naruto and Sasuke's chakra, and they're like noticeably like, oh my god, my chakra is getting drained, like, right? So the same thing could happen to Madara.
He was paralyzing them too.
Yes, he was.
Like he was legit restraining their movement until Naruto got a mental amp.
Yeah, Naruto got that like fucking resolve amp, the will of fire, and that's the only reason why he was able to break out. Like I don't know if Madara would be able to do the same thing, you understand? But honestly, yeah. I can't disagree with the Ashbone.
Yeah, the only counter-argument is that he got blitzed by Chojuro at one point, but the thing is he was possessing White Zetsu at that point, and even when he was possessing a White Zetsu body, which is weaker than a Chunin, he was able to combat KCM Naruto and trip him up and bully him. So just with that fodder body, he was still able to pull that off, so now imagine him with Kaguya's arm as a body.
Facts.
Next up is going to be Hamura, Hagoromo's brother. Because Hamura fights alongside Hagoromo, it's never implied that Hagoromo was stronger. Hamura had to at least be relative or, like, at least not be too far below Hagoromo when they fought Kaguya, because then he would have been just useless. And later on, he gets a Tenseigan. On top of that, Tenseigan is obviously a ginormous amp. And I know you're a Hamura stan, so wanna add anything?
I have so much to say about my boy Hamura, right? So basically, if you wanted to interpret it in this way, Toneri says to Naruto on the moon, he's like, yeah, I am getting close to achieving Hamura's power, right? So either you can say that like Toneri is on Hamura's level, or he's not even like yet on this tier of strength yet, right? So Hamura would just outscale Toneri just based off this statement. So basically, if you want to go along with that narrative, then fucking Hamura would just completely outscale him. He'd be this above Kaguya god, right? And really, it would just support the narrative that the brothers, Hagoromo and Hamura, are still relative. You know, even though Hamura went to go live on the moon, they're still like they're still relative. You know, basically Hamura solos. He's just that guy. Like just a little that we know about him makes him one of the strongest in the verse. Like unironically, he might be the strongest in the verse.
But yeah, moving on. Next up is DMS Kakashi. He scales to like above Kaguya when she's exponentially stronger than she used to be when she was already above Madara. He is able to just blitz her. And there's an exclamation mark showing Kaguya noticed the Ashbone slipped through him and it didn't kill him. And then she's charging right at him. The next panel, she's getting blitzed and chopped apart. And Kakashi's win cons are just gonna be to Kamui Madara into the Kamui dimension, and Madara wouldn't be able to get out of it, because the jutsu Kaguya uses to travel is specific to her. It's not stated or implied any time that Madara can actually use it. He's not listed as a user in the databooks. So therefore, just BFR GG.
Alright, so I am not going to say too much about this because it might hurt my Sasuke is greater than Kakashi narrative, right? So I do believe Sasuke at the end of the series would be able to beat Kakashi, and just for all intents and purposes, I invoke my Fifth Amendment rights to stay silent. I'm not going to say anything except for the fact that no, Madara can't travel dimensions, so if maybe Kakashi puts him in the Kamui dimension, he's not getting out. And I guess you can say that, yeah, Kakashi has the better speed scaling. Even if you don't want to say that he blitzed Kaguya, he didn't. But
he did.
Kakashi's pretty cool. Don't think he beats my boy Sasuke, but sure, he can slam Madara any day of the week.
Slap Sasuke, slaps Madara. I guess moving on, you mentioned already Obito is going to be next. Crippled Obito specifically, or it can be
Crippled
healthy
Obito!
Crippled Obito. Because Obito, when he has Zetsu attached to him, he just stabs Madara twice. Once when Madara is completely like looking at him. And then when he doesn't have Zetsu anymore, he's still able to stand up and move in a dimension where Sasuke and Naruto 6 paths are struggling to stand up. And at that point, they're not that fatigued yet. So I don't know what to tell you. Obito, in just crippled, is already scaling above Madara. He reacts to Ashbones. He blocks Ashbones. He Kamuis an Ashbone away. So yeah, feel free to disagree, but I think Obito, as a cripple, could just BFR Madara.
Yo, I thought this list was gonna be controversial. DMS Obito slams Madara. Obito, while like Black Zetsu is trying to restrain him and take over his body, is still able to stab Madara before he can even react, right? And this is Obito that doesn't even have his second Mangekyo yet, right? And he's still fatigued because he just had the Biju ripped out of him and he just brought Madara back to life. So he should be dead at this point in time, right? And even Black Zetsu remarks this. He's like, bro, how are you still alive, right? So basically Obito
was
slams.
Also being restrained by Zetsu as well. Zetsu was trying to control his body. He had to resist Zetsu's control while stabbing Madara.
Facts. The feeling that I get is that this entire video was just to push the Sakura propaganda.
It was. Yeah, my microphone stand is broken. I have to hold my microphone now. I went too hard on that Sakura scaling.
Well, once again, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. It really helps me out. Of course, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Satri as well. We have a bunch of collabs over on his channel. I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace.
See you next time. Goodbye.
shut.